You know CR7, the goals, the abs, the CU, but what if I told you there's a side of Ronaldo you've never seen?
Maybe someone's don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why. Rocket.
Are you ready to have your mind blown?
Today, we're diving deep into 11 facts you didn't know about the GOAT. At number 1, things get weirdly patriotic, but not for Portugal. Ronaldo doesn't sound very American, right? But guess what? He was named after none other than Ronald Reagan. Yeah, the US president. His dad admired Reagan, not for politics, but for his old Hollywood movies. Imagine being so iconic that your name gets passed down to the world's greatest footballer. From the White House to white boots, Reagan to Ronaldo. Talk about legacy. And while that may sound random, it was the first clue that Cristiano was destined for greatness, even if it came from the most unexpected inspiration. But his name isn't the only thing that's extraordinary. Let's talk about what he can do on the pitch. Ronaldo doesn't just run, he flies. At his peak, he clocked in at almost 34 kilometers per hour, making him faster than some Olympic sprinters and faster than most NFL players. Imagine a footballer outrunning cars on a highway ramp. That's Ronaldo. No wonder defenders panic when he charges at them. He didn't need wings. He had legs built in a lab. Some even compared his sprint to a cheetah. But the real flex? He does it while dribbling a ball. Let's see Usain Bolt try that. And if you thought that was impressive, wait till you see how high he can jump. Ronaldo isn't just fast, he can fly. His highest recorded jump, a ridiculous 2.93 meters. That's higher than the average NBA player, and he's not even wearing Jordans. He's in football boots. One of his most iconic moments? That header against Sampdoria in 2019, he literally hovered in the air for 1.5 seconds like gravity took a break. Scientists studied it. NBA players respected it. Fans just screamed, "See-you!" And for a moment, the laws of physics bowed down to CR7. Flying through the air is one thing, but maintaining a body like that? Now that's another level. Ronaldo isn't just fit, he's a walking anatomy model. His body fat? Just 7%. For reference, most pro athletes are around 10%, and supermodels around 8 to 9%. He's literally leaner than runway models. The dude treats his body like a temple, and that temple has a six-pack you could grade cheese on. His routine? 4 to 5 hours of training every day, 5 naps per day, custom cryotherapy chambers. Who does that? While we're snoozing with pizza on the couch, Ronaldo's eating quinoa and doing underwater squats. Built different isn't just a phrase, it's his entire lifestyle. And while his body is a temple, his bank account, a fortress. Because what Ronaldo did off the pitch is just as legendary. Yeah, Messi may have more Ballon d'Ors, but Ronaldo made history off the pitch too. In 2020, he became the first ever billionaire footballer, not retired, not from endorsements alone, while still scoring goals. His Nike lifetime deal, worth over $1 billion, adds CR7 fragrances, underwear, gyms, hotels, NFTs. The man turned himself into a walking Fortune 500 company. He even earns $1 million per Instagram post. Bro gets paid more for posting a selfie than most people make in 5 years. Cristiano didn't just win football, he conquered capitalism too. And speaking of Instagram, Ronaldo's influence there is beyond ridiculous. Cristiano Ronaldo has more followers than most countries have citizens. As of 2025, over 650 million people follow him. That's more than the population of the entire US Brazil, and France combined. He's the most followed human on the planet. Why? Because people love his goals, his abs, his jets, his family life, heck, even his leg day. And when he hits a milestone, he thanks fans like their family. While influencers grind for 10,000 followers, Ronaldo casually gains 1 million in his sleep. But what makes this even crazier is how grounded he stays, starting with a decision that surprises most. In an era where athletes flaunt full-sleeve tattoos and custom ink, Ronaldo's skin is spotless. Not because he's boring, but because he's committed. He regularly donates blood, and tattoos can delay donations. So CR7 made a choice: skip the ink, save lives. That's real discipline. While others chase aesthetic clout, Ronaldo chose silent impact. And yeah, with that physique, he doesn't need tattoos to look iconic. His body is already a work of art. That same level of discipline shows up in another surprising habit, or rather, what he refuses to do. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't touch alcohol, not even champagne after a win. The reason? Personal. His father passed away due to alcohol-related issues when Ronaldo was just 20. That pain changed him. Since then, he stayed sober, clean, and focused. No wine, no parties, no late-night wildness, just water, goals, and discipline. At Euro 2020, he literally removed Coca-Cola bottles from a press table and told the world, drink water. A billion-dollar brand lost $4 billion in stock value the next day. That's not just influence, it's power. And that same obsession with control and discipline, it doesn't stop at what he puts in his body, it extends to everything around him. Cristiano has 5 children, but here's the twist: he's not married. 2 were born via surrogacy, 2 with his longtime partner, Georgina Rodriguez, and 1 from his past relationship. Ronaldo's family setup is modern, global, and full of love. He often posts adorable moments with his kids, from matching outfits to surprise birthdays. And Georgina? She's more than a partner. She's his anchor and his fire. Despite his fame, his family life is weirdly relatable. No flashy drama, no messy headlines, just a dad who happens to be the most famous footballer alive. It's a life balance between bedtime stories and boot camp level discipline. Because when the GOAT isn't being super dad, he's unlocking superhuman focus. He has incorporated advanced cognitive and sensory training into his routine to sharpen reaction time, hand-eye coordination, and decision-making. His brain is wired for split-second genius. In the documentary Tested to the Limit, he famously scored goals in complete darkness, relying purely on body language cues and anticipation, not sight. He's also worked with performance coaches who emphasize neurophysical training, pushing his mental game as hard as his physical one. While others train muscles, Ronaldo trains perception, timing, and instinct. That's why he can sniff out goals before defenders even turn their heads. But football isn't even the only game he's great at. Wait till you hear what he almost went pro in. No joke, ping pong. At Sporting Lisbon, Ronaldo would destroy his teammates in table tennis, sometimes even beating the coaches. The staff joked that if football didn't work out, he could have gone pro in table tennis. That hand-eye coordination, that speed, makes total sense. Whether it's kicking a ball, hitting a paddle, or winning Uno at a family game night, Ronaldo's one of those freak athletes who just doesn't lose. He's not just good at football, he's good at everything. So now you know, Cristiano Ronaldo isn't just the king of football. He's a freak of nature, a business tycoon, a loving dad, and a global icon with no off switch. The question isn't what has Ronaldo done, it's what hasn't he?